Hey there, Upwork. I'm Jeff Peroutka. I'm this gentleman over here on the right. Now, allow me to introduce myself. How did I get into SEO? Now, after spending a few years working for a digital marketing agency, I found a passion in off-page SEO, link building. With 5+ years of experience, I've been recognized by websites such as MarketWatch, CNBC, Medium for helping companies achieve exceptional results through SEO. You can message me on Upwork. I also have a big following on LinkedIn, and that is my email. Now, a little bit about my story before we jump into my services. When I was starting out in content marketing and strategy development in 2016. Again, I mentioned I used to work for a marketing agency, and that's where I learned how to do full service SEO. I was shadowing a really great team of highly successful SEOs in the space, so I developed a strategy. And shortly after, I actually started a SaaS platform, Fit. So my background is in SaaS as well. While starting off strong, it was ultimately not the right move for me. So I pursued a career in freelancing. I became a top-rated specialist on Upwork, as well as the #1 SEO in San Diego. So, new beginnings through the years. I've had the chance to work with amazing companies such as Rehab.com, Startups.com, and HomeSecurity.com. I quickly grew a passion for off-page SEO, became a CAPM certified project manager, and built systems and processes to scale. Since then, I've been recognized by some publications for providing award-winning SEO services. Now, what do? I do full scope SEO. So I do everything from setting up a campaign, ensuring that we have the Google Search Console and analytics optimized to properly capture all the data points for the campaign. This includes comprehensive site audit. I do competitive and industry analysis, keyword research, strategy creation, on-page optimization. Content strategy is also a very important element here. I'm also able to resolve technical blockers. As you could see in this circle of life, this is the circle of life in SEO, as I like to refer to it. We go through keyword research, on-page optimization, technical optimization, and then we'll jump into a retainer backlink building campaign. That's typically how I'll go about doing this. I will try to get the website up to speed. Once the website's up to speed, we will jump into backlink building and also trying to add on a content strategy and content plan with that as well. But my specialty is off-page SEO, backlink building. So I do everything from the strategy development, the anchor text diversification strategy, the backlink profile audit. I'm able to go and look at competitors' backlinks to determine how competitive certain SERPs are, the number of links needed to build, as well as the quality of links and the strategy we want to go after. Ultimately, I see what's working in the industry and what's not working. I do guest posts, link insertions, press releases, and I have this website quality vetting process, which I think sets me apart from the other link builders out there. So a little bit about the step-by-step guidance that I do, talking about strategy development, analyzing the competition, determining the optimal link quality, the URLs that we want to target specifically. So I have a few different strategies that come into play. The anchor text and velocity strategy. I'm also looking at link profile. So I'm looking at the spam of the links, the CCTLD, and I'll also jump in and do a disavow strategy if needed, if there are any negative backlink campaigns pointing at your website. Link building, I focus on creating high quality links from relevant sites with proper traffic, and my quality vetting factors. As I mentioned, my quality vetting factors, I'm not going after PBN websites. I'm making sure that there's active social profiles. I'm looking at page traffic from relevant keywords. So you won't find me, you won't find any websites that were pre-purchased domains that are ranking for a ton of irrelevant keywords that got, repositioned into link farms. It's one of the big things that I look for. Inbound versus outbound keywords, CCTLD traffic. So I only go after US-based traffic, unless you're looking for any other type of traffic. I also work with companies in the UK as well as other companies in Europe, so sometimes we may be going after different CCTLD. Also looking for no cliffs in the rankings. So I like to ensure that websites that we're building links from have not been hit with a Google penalty in the past. That's just a great indicator that we're going after websites that have quality traffic that will benefit your sites for the longevity that the link is live. All my links are also permanent. Spam score, all the links have a spam score under 10%. There's also that website relevance. So we want to have topical relevance between the website we're going after and your website. We want to have that audience overlap. I believe that my website vetting factors are very important because the direction that Google's moving in is they're moving towards high quality links. What used to work 10 years ago with SEO doesn't work today, and especially website relevance. Making sure that we're going after really high quality links that are from real sites is really how we're going to win in 2023 and beyond. Also making sure that we're going after really high quality, high traffic websites. We're looking at DA and DR typically around 30 plus, but of course we could build 60, 70 plus depending on what the requirements are. So what does my workflow look like? This is also where I differentiate from other SEOs in the space. So first, I like to take a very personal approach. So that includes spending a lot of time learning about your website, going and then finding relevant sites, screening sites using my vetting process. And then what I like to do is I like to do a QA process where I'll basically say, hey, look, these are the websites that I found. It checks my boxes with SEO. Next, does it check your boxes? Is it relevant to your website? I want to make sure that we have that QA process because at the end of the day, you know exactly what you're going to get. And there's no, hey, I didn't want this website. You know exactly what you're going to get. So I'll do that initial reach out. We'll finalize the site list. And then if needed, I could create the blogs. You could create the blogs for the guest post content. But when I do get the content created, I'll also send it to you for QA. So it's a very transparent system. You know exactly what you're going to get. And then the link gets live. Now, these links typically take about 2 weeks to a month to get live, sometimes more, sometimes less, but typically all links will be live within a month. An honorable mention, I have a case study. If you reach out to me on Upwork, I could send it to you. It's for homesecurity.com, where basically we ran an 8-month campaign and we're able to see 86.5% increase in organic search traffic. Was also able to get that website to the first page of Google for the keyword term home security, which is incredibly competitive. So just shows you the example of a really successful campaign here. I have a few other case studies. If you reach out to me, I'll send them to you. In action, what does this look like? This is an example of a guest post article. So it's a highly relevant contextualized link. It's a do follow link, high traffic, no spam. The client site was startups.com. As you could see here, the anchor text is a click here anchor. I like to have a diversification between branded, unbranded, naked links. I think anchor text diversification is something that most people aren't talking about, but it's incredibly important in Google's eyes, especially as the algorithm gets stronger and stronger. It's one of those things that SEOs that aren't, utilizing a really successful and strong anchor text strategy are going to get dinged. Website, really high quality, DA 60. So next, let's get started. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and hope we can get a project going. Now, cue the video testimonials.
Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm the founder and owner of Recloth Collection, which is a reseller site and community.
My name is Tim. I run a social media marketing agency.
Hi, I'm Lee Moore, co-founder of Real College Matters, a college advising service based in Louisville, Kentucky.
Hi, my name's Stuart, and I'm the owner of a law firm.
I knew nothing about SEO, but knew I wanted to rank high on Google. Jeff was wonderful about explaining everything to me every step of the way. He really breaks it down into increments that helps you get a good understanding of what you need to do in order to optimize your site. So now, even a couple months later, I feel fully confident in taking the steps I need to optimize my site.
Within just a few hours of Jeff's time, he was able to evaluate our website, give us an action plan, and help us understand everything that was kind of going on the back end of the website. Jeff, thanks so much. It was, as Dana said at the time and still believes, as I do, it was a great investment, maybe the best we've made in our practice so far.
The quality of the links that he has provided for my website has been a game changer. It has massively helped me to scale and grow my business, my agency. On top of that, he's a very pleasant person to work with, very responsive, and always ready to take the extra step to satisfy you.
I went forward, hired him, and I was very pleased with his performance. He delivered exactly what we had discussed, on time, actually ahead of schedule, and the quality of what he provided exceeded my expectations. I'm already, even though I wasn't expecting to, I'm already seeing results positive on my website based off of some of the work that Jeff had performed.
So if you are interested in working on the SEO of your site and needing someone to help you, I highly, highly recommend Jeff and his team. They are wonderful to work with, and I don't think you can go wrong.
So if you're on the fence about working with him, I strongly recommend that you give him a shot. It has been of amazing value and return to me.
I plan on working with him again in the future, and I would recommend his services to somebody else who was in the same boat as me and is looking for a quality SEO consultant.